Alright. It's about that time in a minute.
I'm gonna need a.
I don't think I actually know the words.
In a minute, I'm gonna need a sentimental mental woman to bump me up.
That's what I did.
You're right. That was exactly the same.
Cheers, episode 9.
Cheers to episode 9.
We are a third grader.
If we're 9 years,
Yeah.
is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that not a third grader?
Yeah, we're a third grader.
We're in third grade. What are you doing up there? Don't even think about getting into my
Don't even think about it. Kitty's trying to smoke the weed. I'm sorry, my child is a delinquent.
Well, I get it, but if you would just ask Auntie.
Yeah, just ask Auntie and she'll let you try it at home where it's safe.
Yeah.
Rather you do it in the house.
Could be a nursery. Anyways, it's that time of the night.
That time of the night.
Ooh, remix.
The remix.
Hey, party people, have you heard the news about Feathers,
Cadillac, and Tom Cruise? Tom Cruise. Hey, speaking of Tom Cruise.
Yes, that is the kind of segue I like to see, man. I guess we're starting with Movie Corner.
Let's start with Movie Corner. We saw Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning last night.
It didn't seem like it was the final reckoning, though.
No, they set it up as if there would be another reckoning.
Yeah, it wasn't like it was, because I was expecting an emotional ending, end of a movie series that's been happening for 30 years, and I was like, they're making another one.
Like an Infinity War level end of an era type thing.
For sure they're gonna make another one, which I'm fine with. They're good action movies.
Yeah. I will say, as I was watching it, I was like, okay, this is a good action movie. I see what you mean about good action movie.
Yes. I've been saying it. And
have you seen all of the movies?
Yes, I have.
Wow. So I only watched the previous one, Dead Reckoning. Yeah. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Monday night, and I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
So I was excited for.
The very first one I saw was Ghost Protocol, 2012. I want to say, maybe, but it's the one with Jeremy Renner. But that was the first one I saw, and then after that, I watched them all. But I also just watched Dead Reckoning the other day because I just hadn't seen that one yet. But I liked it. It's just a good action movie, and I will say I was, I think, more anxious in this movie than Final Destination, especially the submarine.
Yeah.
Scene. I was so anxious.
Yeah, I was pretty anxious too.
Yeah. It was just like just him being underwater, taking his fucking shit off, and greatest fear is just being lost in the ocean, underwater, lost in space. Yeah. Where everything's just pitch black. Yeah. Can't see anything. You're just floating and you're just lost. I don't like it.
I was kind of grateful that they just really quickly went through the part where he floats to the surface, gets resurrected. Yeah. They just
spoiler alert
went through that part quickly. Because but I had some comments I wrote down.
Yeah.
One is more Branks.
There was some, when he twisted the guy.
Yeah.
It seems to, maybe we just notice it more often.
Yeah.
But there has been a lot of Branks in all the movies we've been seeing.
Branks. More bad haircuts.
Who?
Well, okay, his haircut was
when he had a coconut head.
When he's hanging from the airplane.
I saw you chuckle. Yeah.
It was, he had a coconut head.
But that's and then I had the same thought, but then my next thought was, well, he's doing all his own fucking stunts.
I know.
That shit's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. How they filmed all that, I don't know.
Yeah.
Why did everyone just keep calling him Mister? You'd be
Yeah,
like, hey, Mister.
I also heard you laugh at that too. I don't know. I think it was like the because it was the submarine guy.
Yeah, and the Navy
I think it
boat
was just
chick.
like a army military thing where they didn't want to know his name for like I guess legal reasons, and then they were also trying to be respectful. You know,
Well,
I
sir.
I don't know.
Like,
That was
sir.
just
That
yeah.
just seems more
Hey,
military.
hey,
You mean like,
Mister,
hey, Mister?
get off my lawn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does kind of sound stupid, but I don't know.
I just thought it
Oh,
was
I
funny.
want to talk about the hot guy that was there for like 3 seconds
Oh, yeah.
and then left, and then I was like, "Ooh, he's going to come back." And he didn't come back, and I should have like looked up
Yeah, I heard
cuz
you at that point as well.
yeah. I was like, "Bring him back." Well, he looked like Zac Efron.
Was he on the submarine? Or was he on
Yeah,
the
yeah.
you know who else was on the submarine?
Gina.
Hot lesbian. Lesbian with weirdly flirty vibes with Tom Cruise.
I know. I was like, surely they're not having this clearly lesbian person flirting with Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
I know it was probably just like banter or whatever,
But it was
um
weirdly flirty vibes between
yeah,
them. I'm
yeah.
like,
I
that's
was
not
like,
what you
surely not.
but she was entertaining.
Yeah. She should have like her own spin-off movie or
Yeah.
something.
And no smooch.
No, I'm glad, honestly, because there's a different girl in like almost every movie.
I figured.
So it's just like so cliche. And
Yeah.
that was like part of one of the things where the bad guy was like, you know, you're not the only one that he winds up in this whole scheme, and there's a pretty lady involved, and he's got to protect you, and he's not gonna. He just met you, but he won't let anything bad happen to you.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just like, oh, it's so. I don't know. I was just like, it's like really like you guys just met, and he's like,
I won't let anything
yeah,
happen to Grace or whatever.
yeah. And I'm like, you guys just met, and he's like, I would die before I let you, you know, get hurt in any way. And I'm just like, you guys just met.
Yeah. And I guess because of that, I wanted some payoff with a smooch. At least like when they're like, you know, they realize they've done it.
Yeah, maybe
whatever.
yeah.
You know,
in the little compression thing, maybe, yeah. But I'm kind of glad they didn't, because there's been many
Yeah.
girls.
I mean, I guess I was just expecting it.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's all I have to say about the movie, but then I have to say purple lifted Prius in the parking lot.
Yeah, what the fuck?
It was parked right next to me.
Yeah.
I took a picture of it. Here, I'll show you the front of it.
We'll post it.
This
because you had said that, and why are we doing a lifted
It's like a
Prius? It looks straight. It looks, you know what it fucking looks like? Hot Wheels.
Literally, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, it looks like a Hot Wheels with huge tires.
Yeah, it's just a Prius that is like Barney purple on big old tires with like lights, and yeah, it's kind of hilarious. But why
a Prius? I mean, I don't really get lifted like trucks and tires anyways, but a Prius?
Yeah.
Something wrong about that. I put that up there with Jeep trucks. Yeah. I don't like it.
I like this better than a Jeep truck because this is at least, I don't know, had some humor. I feel like anyone who drives a Jeep truck is just
wants me to
thinks
kill them.
that it's unironically a cool thing, and it's not.
I hate a Jeep truck. I hate a Jeep truck. I hate a Cybertruck. I hate a Jeep truck.
Yeah. Oof. We should rank the worst trucks.
I just did.
I know, but okay, fine.
Yeah. Done.
Cybertruck is the worst.
Oh yeah, for sure. And then Jeep truck.
All right, done.
Yeah.
Okay. And then on Sunday we saw Lilo and Stitch.
I have thoughts,
but let's hear yours.
I liked it. It was cute. Why was it so sad?
It was so sad.
It was so sad. Like the whole time I was fighting back tears. I don't know if it was just because it was real people Because I don't remember the cartoon being sad.
Yeah, they put more emotion in him.
Yeah.
I cried at the part where he goes, "It's little and broken, but it's still good."
There were multiple times where I was like, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. Like, it's just, you've seen this movie before.
Right.
So that is very fun seeing Hawaii because we just went. Mm-hmm. So that was cool. Things I didn't love is that freaking Jumba is evil and he doesn't come back around to be a good guy. Because then it's like, well, I know they're not gonna maybe they'll make a sequel. I know they probably won't do the TV show, but he's a main part of the family, and now he's just, is he evil? Will he have and they were like, yeah, we thought about having Gantu in the movie, but it just didn't make sense. And I'm like, what do you mean it didn't make sense? There's already a movie where it made sense.
Right.
Where you've already done it, though. Yeah. And it made sense. How does it not make sense?
Right.
Because, he's even, a big part of, the TV show. And because that was one of the Disney Channel shows. Because, they would make all the movies into shows. And I loved Lilo and Stitch show.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I don't know. And then when I realized it was Zach Galifianakis, I was like, why is this not more funny? I wanted Pleakley and him to be more funny, and they just weren't.
Yeah. Yeah, they could have been funnier.
Yeah. But I still liked it,
No,
overall.
I liked it too. Because I like Lilo and Stitch. Mm-hmm. But I felt for some reason it seemed like there wasn't enough Stitch in the movie. It was mostly about Lilo, which is fine, but the whole emotional journey of Stitch becoming part of their family wasn't really there as much.
And I've been
they didn't do the scene where he reads The Ugly Duckling and he's like,
which if they did that in this one, man, that probably would have broke me, because I had the thought, and I was like, thank God, because that would have made me cry if he had the whole Ugly Duckling thing.
Yeah.
That would have done it. But yeah, I did really like it, and it was good, but there are a few things. And then what I didn't realize, that I saw some TikToks, the social worker voiced Nani in the cartoon.
I thought so.
And there was a lot of different people, the guy who voiced David was her boss at the restaurant Luau place. So there was a lot of people that they brought back, which I thought was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I was really expecting Agent Bubbles to be Terry Crews.
Also, Agent Bubbles kind of sucked.
Yeah, it was
kind of... Terry Crews would have been awesome.
I know.
Are you joking? But yeah. That would have been so funny. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was just a couple of things where I was like, but then if it was exactly the same, you'd have the people fucking being like, it's exactly the same, like they did with Lion King. And I was like, okay, but I was perfectly okay with the remake of Lion King.
Yeah.
It's because I don't know, it worked well. But I'm not a remake hater like a lot of people are.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of I don't know. The original one was great.
Right.
I don't know why we necessarily need to do all these.
Because they're so cute.
They are cute. Yeah. It is just a money grab.
Oh yeah, it's cheaper Disney. For them to make a movie that the licensing they already have and it's already out there. I get it's cheaper and they want to make money, but I don't hate it because I like movies. And
in the future, if I ever watch it, I'm gonna watch the cartoon.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm probably never gonna watch.
Yeah, the only time I'll watch was in the theater. Yeah.
So, the main alien lady, was she the same voice as the cartoon?
I don't know.
I felt like she was the same.
I'm not sure. Yeah. But I haven't watched the cartoon Lilo and Stitch in so long that I've forgotten a lot of the jokes and stuff, but I've been seeing them on TikTok. There's a lot of jokes that they could have kept.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things to just make it funnier, especially with Zach Galifianakis. I still don't believe it was him because it just didn't look like him to me.
At first I thought it was Patton Oswalt.
Wow. I just didn't know who it was, and then it finally clicked, and then I was like, this is not Zach Galifianakis funny though.
Yeah.
Like I was like, why isn't he doing more? It didn't even sound like him. I don't know. I'm still not convinced it is him. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I got.
So
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
In TV corner.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I watched this show called The Four Seasons on
Oh, my
Netflix.
coworker was just telling me about that.
Yeah, it's like a remake of an Alan Alda movie from, I don't know, a long time ago. But it's in like 8 episodes.
Yeah.
Um with Steve Carell and Tina Fey and
Oh, oh,
Will
it's a funny.
Forte. Coleman Domingo is like the director and he's also in it. He did Sinners.
Oh,
But it was really good.
yeah.
So I recommend that. I don't want to give any
Yeah.
spoilers, but yeah, good, quick, easy
Oh, sweet.
binge watch. And
Good, quick, and easy. Sign me up.
then I started watching The Residence.
Oh, yeah. And
Have you watched it?
No, but Aaron's been talking about it a lot.
Yeah, that's really good too.
Yeah.
With oh, I'm not gonna get her name right. She's from Orange is the New Black and she was Crazy Eyes.
No, I never watched that.
But she's really good in it. So I'm only like an episode and a half in, but that's been good. And then I'm also I'm watching
Wow.
Drag Race All Stars
Ooh.
season 10
Right now, or the newest that's going on right now?
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't watched it yet. I
Yeah,
haven't
there's like
started
4
it.
episodes out, and I am enjoying it, and I do like
Who
Lydia
else-
Butthole Collins.
Are you watching All Stars, or are you watching?
All Stars.
Is she on All Stars?
Yeah.
Oh, did you watch the season?
No, because I can't. It's not on Paramount
Oh.
Plus.
Okay, I was just gonna ask who all is on All Stars.
There are 18 of them. So
is that more than normal?
Yes,
or less?
that's
Okay.
more than there's ever been. But they're doing brackets. So the first 3
Oh.
weeks, it's just the first 6 queens competing against each other. And then the top 3 will move on to the second, like, semifinals. Right. So I watched those 3. And then I've watched 1 episode of the next set of 6 queens.
Okay, interesting.
So, like, no one goes home during those 3 weeks.
Yeah.
You just, like, score points, and whoever has the most points moves on.
Why do they always think they have to do something different each new season?
I don't know.
Like a different format.
That's just what they do.
I know, but it's just like.
But I like this one.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay.
Because it's nice for All Stars. I like when they don't eliminate people because you want to see all the stuff that
That's true.
all these people that are good have brought. Like, so you
Yeah.
get to see more of them. And plus, they don't want to like really dig on the All Stars as much as they do in the normal seasons.
I guess that's just like
so.
And All Stars is never taken as seriously.
Yeah,
I feel like in like
it's much more produced, and you see less of the failures. Like in the challenges, in like the acting challenge, they just cut to the finished like product. They don't show them like filming it and messing up whatever.
Opulence.
Opulence. You earn everything. But there's some older queens from like season 2.
I don't think I ever watched season 1 or 2. I think I started with 3.
Yeah.
Whatever, a couple years ago when I watched them all.
Yeah.
But I do want to go back since I know them more now. I do want to go back and rewatch some seasons.
Yeah.
You know?
For sure. But who do I really like on there? Bosco, I just love. She's the best. Aja,
who else is on there?
I very much enjoy.
Yeah. It's like I watch a season and then I'll like completely forget who's who unless there's like a Plain Jane or a Rose or somebody who just like sticks in my mind. But yeah, mostly I'd be forgetting. So, but it's like once I see their face again and I watch them on like All Stars or something, I'm like, oh, duh, and I'll remember. But
who else is on there? Tina Burner. Remember her?
Mm-mm.
You will.
Yeah.
Anyways,
that's usually how it goes.
So that's been good. And I think, yeah.
Speaking of Plain Jane, they just announced she is going to be on season 3 of House of the Villains.
Oh.
Which I haven't finished the first season, but when I visited my sister for Thanksgiving a couple years ago, we started watching House of the Villains. She wanted to watch because, and here my OG Survivor fans will know, because Johnny Fairplay was on this season, and he is on there because he is notorious for being on Survivor and telling everybody that his grandma had died
to God. Get sympathy.
Yeah, and his grandma did not die. She recently died. In the last couple of months. So, and this was in the early 2000s he made this play. So that is what she wanted to watch because of him, and I wanted to watch because, of course, my boy Johnny Bananas, from the challenge. So we watched it. But yeah, now it's on season 3 and Plain Jane's going to be on there. So I think I need to just watch them all. Because I'm pretty sure Wes from the challenge 2 was on the second season I want to watch him. But yeah, so I think that'll be a good reality TV show for you to watch. Cringy, like Joel McHale hosts it. It's just dumb but it's something to watch.
And coming back to Survivor, Mike White.
Yes. So I'm excited for season 50 of Survivor. Some of the people I'm so excited for. Some of them I'm like there's like 4 people from one season coming back, or the recent, and I'm like, they had this many when there's so many people from later seasons. So yeah, I was talking to my mom about it because Survivor was a very much huge thing in the Brushu household. We would all watch it. My mom was a huge fan. My mom applied to be on it many times. She got a call back once, and it's just she's a huge Survivor fan. So I became a huge Survivor fan. I've seen every season, but I think the last one I haven't watched, but I'll watch it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so we're like huge Survivor fans. So all these people, I watched when I was like a child, and now they're coming back, and it's like my boy Ozzy is gonna be on there, and like Colby Donaldson, who was on like season 2, who's gonna be on there, and there's like a bunch of people like Suri, and like there's Steph, but yeah, Mike White, who and we love, friend of the pod, dare I say. Mike White's coming back, so that'll be fun.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Did you see the thing I sent you on Instagram today?
Yes, I did. Yeah, the few, because obviously I've seen like part of one season.
Yeah.
But yeah, the clips you sent me of him on it, he's just like drinking his wine. Yeah, he's funny.
So yeah, that'll be fun. But now no way no one knows who he is,
right?
Because he kept who he was a secret for if I remember right, the whole time.
That's so funny.
But I clocked it, obviously, because big School of Rock fans.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited for season 50. I'm excited to see Ozzy.
I would like to see a season that's like all celebrities.
Oh yeah, I sent you that thing where Jeff Probst was like, yeah, let's get RuPaul up in here.
That would be really funny. But
man, I love Survivor. I love a show like I had like, it's been on my like bucket list mostly for my mom, like to be on Survivor, and I have the audition tape. I have on cassette her audition tape of hiking Camelback with Tanner on this like baby pack in her front, and I'm like on her back and she's hiking Camelback, and I was like, all I have to do is hike Camelback and have the cassette part the first half, and then be like, this is 23 years later.
You probably got to carry something while you hike. Equivalent to 2 children.
No, I don't think so. I think this is my mom who got a call back 23 years ago.
You should do it with her on your back.
I'm not. Okay, well, I gotta like be able.
If you're gonna go on the show, you might have to train a little.
I know. I was like told myself, because I've been working out lately, and I'm not there yet to be on Survivor, but
Yeah, but you're on your way.
I'm on my way. I don't Branks.
Yeah.
One false move and she's out, folks. Oof. She's going to get medically evacuated.
Don't let anyone know.
No, that's going to be my sob story, because everyone has to have a sob story,
Okay.
That's my other thing. I don't have a sob story, really.
We could come up with one.
Yeah. I like a legacy kind of thing where,
Yeah.
I've literally got the cassette tape. I don't know how to convert that to anything to now.
Are there any, have there been family dynasties?
They did a blood versus what? It wasn't blood versus water. That sounds wrong. But they did where they had like mom and daughter or brother and sister, a bunch of everybody had somebody, um and one girl is like famous for voting her own mom out.
Wow.
I know, yeah. But they don't do the episode where the family members come back anymore, like come in.
Oh.
And, like half the reason why I would be on Survivor is to get to that point so my mom could come out there,
Yeah.
It's like, so I don't know.
They had the family members come out just for moral support.
So they'd have their family members come out. It'd be like, because they used to do 39 weeks. They've cut
39 weeks?
Days.
I was like, that's almost a year.
Sorry, days. But they've cut it down because there's like this new era. So they've cut that down so it's shorter. And so they used to do 39 days, and it would be towards the end, and they'd have family members come in, and they used to do like a challenge with them. And then, whoever won, their family members got to come back to their tribe back with them and have food or whatever. They don't do that anymore. So
I see.
Well,
what if you think your mom would still do it?
Yeah. My parents work out all the time. They definitely could.
Yeah.
Yeah. She definitely could do it. The thing we talk about as a family, because we've all talked about like one of us needs to go. Our social game would be shit. We'd get so pissed off with everybody that they'd be like, they need to go. They're such, we can't, I can't be around people 24/7 like that.
Aren't there people on the show though that are kind of like that?
And they get voted out, man. They're like, this person is a bitch. Goodbye. They're like the first people out. I think I could play it cool.
Do you think you could find a few people that you didn't hate?
Oh, yeah, for sure. But there'd probably be that one person that just drove me nuts.
You get them voted off.
Oh, man. But yeah, well, whatever.
Yeah, that would be your challenge.
Yeah. And also, like, being strategic.
Yeah, the strategy part of it for me is...
Because now it's like you have people literally building the challenges at home and practicing them. They are 3D printing the exact thing because they'll repeat stuff that are like challenges that they've done season after, not every single season, but are like legendary things, and they will 3D print it at home and learn it so they're done like that. It's people who, these super fans who they just love it so much, and then they perfect it and they get on there. I can't think of his name, but he that's literally what he did, and he got the puzzle done in like 5 seconds because he's like, no, I made this at home and I just practiced it, and he,
yeah,
I'm not that committed.
No. Yeah, that feels unfair.
Yeah.
But how do you stop people from doing that?
Yeah, they're super fans. They want to get on. Charlie, his name was.
That sounds right.
Eep knows. Anyways. It's a long time we've talked about Survivor. I don't know what else we're going to talk about.
Well, it was your birthday celebration part 2 over the weekend.
Yeah, part 2 of celebrating my birthday last weekend. I'm going to be real honest. I was fucking drunk. I don't remember anything.
All right.
Yeah. So you might have to shed some light on the current situation. So we went out to Mesa. It's not a going out place, which we could have guessed.
It was our first time going out downtown Mesa, intentionally. And I think that it is a cool place to hang out in the evening.
Yeah. I don't think get dinner and some drinks.
Yeah, dinner and drinks after work. I think it's probably cool. Anything like nightlife, it is dead.
Well, one, it was like when we got there at 8 o'clock, it was like eerily quiet. No one was walking around. It felt like a ghost town. It felt like someone had put a spell over the town and everyone was sleeping. Like, that's what it felt like. Did not stop us though.
Nope.
No, I don't know about everyone else. But I got super drunk. I don't know about anyone else.
I didn't get super drunk because I drove home, but
yeah.
I drank a good amount at the first two places.
Yeah.
Like at Pedal House, I had like 3 drinks in pretty quick succession.
Yeah.
Gave that girl my number.
Oh shit!
Did not hear from her, but
oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Did you swap numbers or just
we swapped?
Well, did you say anything?
No. I don't know.
Well, why not?
I might.
Well, okay.
Her name was Marsha.
Oh, we have a name this time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Marsha.
Yeah. And then we went to
that distillery, AZ Distillery.
Oh yeah.
Which was much different than what I was picturing, because obviously I looked it up and looked at pictures and I was like, yeah, it was much smaller.
It was just a U-shaped room with like the center bar with table or chairs around it, and then booths around the outer like layer, so like a big horseshoe, and it was dark and like, I don't know,
kind of quiet
vibes, and we had, I don't know, 8
of
people,
us,
and we just barely all fit in this booth.
I had one butt cheek on this booth.
Yeah. So we all squeezed in. We all got like one drink that took a long time to come.
Yeah.
They brought us those birthday shots that
that tasted like fucking like cherry liquid medicine that your mom forces you to take as a kid and you don't want to take it.
I mostly tasted cinnamon, so it kind of reminded me of an apple pie shot. I didn't totally hate it, but
I had like childhood flashbacks of having to take liquid medicine and I did not like it. But
free shot. And then the bathroom was playing like Les Mis, Phantom of the Opera.
So I'm not sure what music was playing in the regular part, but complete 180 from bathroom music. You stepped into the bathroom and it was like Phantom of the Opera music playing, and it was weird. Like, I'm not sure, but then I don't know.
Just the vibes were interesting.
Yeah. It's fine. I feel like our waiter was cool.
Nick picked up the tab. Shout out, Nick.
Oh, he did? Oh, I should thank him.
Yeah, he picked up the tab there.
Like I said, I don't remember. I feel like, because I think I got an espresso martini and it was good.
Yes, I believe that's what you got.
I think so. I want to drink more espresso martinis.
This is just your fancier version of a vodka Red Bull.
Why?
Because it's caffeine.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I do get an espresso martini, I feel like, when it is available.
Mm-hmm.
But I just kind of would like more, which is weird because I'm not a coffee person.
Yeah.
I don't drink coffee, and it doesn't seem to bother me when it's an espresso martini, but that doesn't have any milk in it, so. But then we went to the arcade bar, which I have zero memories.
I think it's called Arcade 1.
Sure.
I don't know. When we went up to the bar, you were immediately harassing the bartender. You're like, "It's my birthday! Give it to me for free!"
Oh no!
Which was funny.
Did he?
No. I think you got a free blowjob shot, actually.
I do remember that.
So you did get a free shot. And then
I'm so sorry.
No, it was funny.
Oh god. It wasn't even my birthday.
You were like, "What do you mean? It's my birthday!" Like, what? And then somehow you got some little green penises.
I have no idea.
I have no idea where they came from.
They're in my purse right now. I don't know how they came home with me. Also, so they must have been in the drink or something.
I have no idea where you got them.
Oh, I don't know either.
I just walked over to you and you had them at one point. like, oh,
I don't know, but Mal took some really cute pictures of me.
Yeah.
With them. So, I don't know.
And I thought that couple was hitting on Sage.
They were.
No, they weren't a couple.
The guy was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I was like, Vanessa, you better come get your girl or I'm about to fight this guy.
Yeah.
I was ready to fight. She was like, it's fine. And I was like, are you sure? I'll fight right now. And she's like, it's fine.
Not concerned at all. Then we went upstairs in the arcade.
I thought this was the upstairs part.
No, this was the downstairs part.
Upstairs part.
This is, we were sitting at the bar in the downstairs part. And then we went upstairs and we sat at like a long table.
We got another gross shot because I didn't throw up, but I did spit some of it out.
Yeah, they had a deal on Jello shots. So I got you and me and Nick and Aaron Jello shots. And I thought they were fine.
Sometimes it's just too much.
It might have been past a certain point for you. Yeah, because you did not.
Was I drinking at the bar? What was I drinking?
Like downstairs or
at any point at this place?
Vodka sodas, I think.
Okay. I don't remember drinking at all at this place.
I don't know. Once we went upstairs, I don't know if you drank anything else, but yeah, I don't know.
Like, did we play any games?
I did a pinball game.
You did a pinball.
And it went very poorly.
I know. I'm just not great at pinball.
Sucked ass.
Yeah.
I don't know if you played any games, but some people did.
Yeah, I don't know.
And
then we went to a fourth, not a secondary, not a tertiary, but a
quaternary
location. A
fourth.
You go.
Another place. I want to call it Chupacabras, but is that what it was called?
I don't know.
Something like that.
I'm not sure.
And I went up. I'm like, we went to get you a drink, and I was like, "Can I get a vodka soda?" And he's like, "This is a beer and wine bar, so no."
Oh well, excuse me.
I was like, "Oh, okay, Savi B."
Yeah,
so I got you a Savi B.
I don't think
you were done. You didn't drink it.
I do remember feeling a little sick. And I was like, I cannot drink this. I do remember. I think Mal drank it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't drink anything at that place.
Yeah, me neither.
But I do remember getting a sweet crunch wrap on the way home though, and eating that in bed.
Well, so we wanted to get Taco Bell on the way home.
Yeah.
I drove past it first because it looked closed.
Oh yeah.
So I had to flip a Yui and then whatever. We got the food. Then I drove over the curb a little bit as I was pulling away.
I don't remember
that. And yeah, then I dropped you off. And
the next day we went to the poo.
Then we went to my parents' house, paid the Greg tax, got the pizza.
Dude, if you have not had shrimp on pizza, oh my God. It was great.
Shrimp pesto pizza.
I can't believe I've never combined my two favorite foods like that before. And it was delightful. It was delicious. It was amazing.
Yeah. Glad you liked it.
Yeah. That is such a Greg thing to say.
Glad you liked it?
Yeah.
What was I supposed to say?
I don't know, but he says it every single time I compliment his food. Anybody compliments his food.
Well, I do have some Gregisms.
Yeah. You got some Gregisms for sure, dude.
You want to fight about it?
No. No. You just do.
I know. I just might. You have Paulisms. So.
Yeah, I did see a TikTok today. It was like, whatever you're doing right now, it's summertime and you need to thank the friend who is keeping that fire going the whole night. And I was like, it's me. I'm the one stoking the fire, keeping it going.
Yeah. Can't help it.
That's a Paulism. I don't know what it is, man. There's a fire there. No one else is taking care of it. Of course I'm going to fucking keep the fire going.
Yeah.
No one else knows how to fucking do it. Of course I'm going to do it.
I know how to do it.
Oh, well, not as well as I'm going to do it. And I know we are not going to have a fire when we go camping because, well,
and if we can, we will.
Okay.
I'm going to check, though.
Yeah. I assumed we probably couldn't because we usually can't. But I was like, it'll be me. And I gladly want to be that person.
I know you do.
Yeah. I want to take care of the fire. I want to take care of the pool. Anything else? No, thank you.
The air, fire, water,
the elements.
Just got all the elements Avatar under control.
Yeah. I feel like I've been rambling for an hour.
You were anxious to spend your money, but you were waiting until you got your birthday presents to do so.
Yeah, so I got when I went to Oklahoma, a lot of people gave me money for my birthday, but I couldn't spend it because I hadn't opened all of my presents from my friends yet. So I obviously didn't want to spend my money and accidentally buy the things that you guys had already gotten me. So after we were at the pool and we had our pizza, I opened my presents and I got a bunch of stuff so I could finally spend my money. And that's immediately what I did when that next day. So I bought like 10 books.
Oh my gosh.
I spent $100 on books because I had I got like $350 or something. So I spent like $100 on books. I went to Target and was like, I am giving you my money. Like, I'm willing to spend like $200 here. Like clothes, whatever, did not hit. And there were 0 clothes that I wanted. And I was so upset. I went to Target today with the same thought. I have money to spend. No, I went to a different Target. So I was like, maybe there'll be some different clothes and stuff. I literally left empty-handed.
Huh.
But I bought like 10 books. I bought this really cute Diamondbacks necklace though.
Oh yeah.
That was at Target. So I got that. That's like basically all I got. I got weed today. I got some Eddies. But that's like basically it. I was like ready to spend my money. I went to a TJ Maxx and I didn't, there wasn't really anything there that I wanted. I went to Five Below and there wasn't anything there that I really wanted either. I know. I was just like, when I have 0 money, of course, there's all these things. And then I was like, no, I have money to spend like that I want to spend on myself, and materialistic things. I'm ready for it. I don't know if that's a word.
Yeah.
That is? Yeah. And then I was like, should I get my hand tattoo that I've been wanting to get? But I was kind of back and forth on it. So I was like, maybe not then.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I guess I'll keep it, which is not like me. I'm like, if I have money, I'm going to spend it. I think I'm going to start The Nothing Man, which is like a true crime. But I need to finish that before we go camping because I'm not reading a true crime book while we're camping.
Yeah, I'm glad we're going for 2 nights because I'm really looking forward to having time to just like veg.
See, yes. Also scared a teeny bit because not that I think okay, so I go camping like once every 5 years. Okay. Last time I went was like 5 years ago. It's just us the first night. Like, what horror story has not started out that way? I know we're going to get high, one.
Yeah.
What horror story has not started that way? Tell me one.
Well,
tell me one. Yeah.
Most of them. But yes, I see your point.
In the woods, horror stories. It's like, oh, friends going camping, and they're like, let's smoke some weed. Next thing you know, murder.
I can bring my baseball bat. That would make you feel better. No? Okay.
Anyways.
I'm not an active camper. I'm a lazy camper.
Yeah. Well, what else would we do?
Well, some people are like, oh, we're going to go bike the trails.
I don't have a bike.
Yes, because we're not people who would do that, but people who are into that.
No, I am very chill. I'm just going to sit here in the silence.
Yeah.
I am bringing my book.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll go to a water feature.
Yeah.
Maybe. I haven't asked
Probably
if that's
not
a thing.
this time.
Okay, that's fine.
But
I just hadn't asked. I wasn't sure yet.
Yeah.
No, I am good to just eat some chips and a sandwich and sit there in silence.
Yeah.
And read my book. And then at night, I will attend to the fire.
Mm-hmm.
I will maybe have one s'more because I'm just not a big sweets. I'm not a big s'more person, but I'll have one.
Crazy, but sure.
Yeah. And then I'm going to take a fat edible.
And
I'm going to be high under the stars. And let's just be happy I agreed to 2 nights of camping.
I know. I'm shocked. I was really surprised.
Like, let's just be happy I agreed to 2 nights.
Yeah.
Because I just like having a bathroom and air conditioning.
Yeah, I mean, that's reasonable. We're going to be plenty stinky when we come home. But the second night, Aaron and Nick will be there, and they have a stove. So, yeah, they have a camping stove.
Damn.
So, I'm thinking mac and cheese.
Oh, that reminds me, we can edit this part out because it doesn't really matter. Tomorrow at the game, I want either the loaded mac and cheese or the loaded French fries, and I've been thinking about it since yesterday.
Okay.
Can you tell that I'm hungry?
Yes, a little bit.
We're going camping. And if you don't hear from us, it's because we've been murdered in the woods.
We'll record episode 10 before that, though. Don't worry. It will get released posthumously if we die.
Who's going to release it if not if I've been murdered?
I don't know.
So, we are going to play Never Have I Ever, which was kind of difficult looking up questions to find things that we both have never done.
Yes.
So, I would like to say it started out as just finding stuff you have not done, and then I'm not going to lie, it just kind of turned into me writing down things that you definitely have done that's just funny.
And since you told me that, all of mine are just things that you've
all
done.
Of them?
I didn't. That's what I thought the assignment was. Because normally we play this, and the first thing you say is "Never have I ever been in marching band."
Yeah, I didn't include that in this one because that's lame. But that's true. Anyways,
so we're going to play, and if the other person has done that thing, then they have to drink, and we'll just see if that happens to occur.
Yeah. So I'm going to start because my first one is like broad.
Okay.
I'm not actually sure if you've done this or not.
Okay.
So never have I ever used someone else's toothbrush.
Oh, I don't think so. Not as an adult.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know. That's my innocent one.
Okay.
I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have any of those, but here we
go.
Never have I ever eaten a whole cantaloupe.
Okay, that's funny. Oh my gosh, like my mom. Jeez. Yes, I had a whole cantaloupe when I was a child. Everyone thought it was like such a big deal.
This is her mom's quote. I'm not mad you ate cantaloupe. I'm mad you ate a cantaloupe. My whole family was over. It was one of those Autry Bruchou nights.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think it was New Year's because maybe, I don't know, maybe not. Okay. Never have I ever fainted.
Well,
I can think of many times when you've fainted.
That's crazy.
I don't think it's a normal thing for people to do. And the fact you've done it multiple times.
Yeah, more than a few. What can I say? I have issues.
Cheers, I'll drink to that.
Okay. Never have I ever burned my own hair off.
I don't think I've done that.
Didn't you accidentally burn your hairs and your mom thought you like cut it? And it turned out it was you tried to curl like your bangs and burned them?
If it is, I have no memory of it.
I should have did something about memory.
Yeah. So, yeah. You should have just asked my mom that, not me. I don't think so.
Okay. That's okay.
Okay. Never have I ever stage dived.
Well,
Yes, you've done that multiple times at Hippie Sabotage, which are very fun.
I've only crowd surfed once. I've gotten on the stage several times, but
just once crowd surfing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought it was like 2 or
only
3
one
times.
crowd surf, but it was pretty cool.
I have a video of it.
That was fun.
Yeah. Okay, your turn.
Okay. Never have I ever had an STD.
You get chlamydia one time.
One tiny chlamydia.
I don't have it anymore, I would just like to say. Never have I ever yelled relish at a baseball game.
Well, that's just rude. You should.
And we both know that you'll do that again tomorrow.
I always yell relish till the day I die. Mm-hmm. Do I like relish as a condiment? No.
Just underrepresented.
Exactly. It's the underdog.
Although I will say, the last game we went to, there was a guy yelling for relish. One of the games we went to, I think it was that opening day last season?
Maybe.
And there was a guy yelling relish, and I was like, oh my God, have we met your soulmate?
I don't know, right?
A dude? Ooh.
Yeah, I love yelling relish. Okay. Never have I ever had sex with someone and then they forgot about it.
Who?
Ben. I guess that I know of.
Did he forgot about it? What do you mean?
Because then you talked to him again and he was like, you didn't remember.
Because he was drunk?
I think so.
Oh, well. I forget all the time who I've had sex with just because I have a bad memory. Anyways. Never have I ever thrown up in a photo booth.
Oh. Yeah, I've done that.
Quick thinking on my part, I'll add.
Tay saved me at Boondocks.
Yeah.
I had already thrown up once in the toilet. Then I had to throw up again. The line for the bathroom was crazy long. So we're outside. And
quick thinking on my feet. There were no trash cans. Because first thought is just find a fucking trash can. Who cares? I didn't see any trash. So we got into a
shoved me into a photo booth.
And I closed the one door that we went into. I opened the other door that was just to the
it was just the backside of the
nothing
outside part.
The outside part. And yeah, I was like, throw up there, and she did.
That was very helpful of you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Never have I ever broken both my ankles at the same time.
Oh, cheers, Sprinkles. How original.
It's a very unique thing that you've done.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. This is where it gets very specific. Never have I ever put my sunburned butt on a glass patio door to cool it down.
I recommend it. It feels good.
I have a picture of it. I won't post it. But yeah, that was very funny in San Diego.
Yeah. I don't care. You can post that.
I'm not posting that on Instagram. It's your full ass.
You put your full ass on Instagram.
That's true.
Okay. Never have I ever fallen off the roof onto an AC unit and then lied to my parents and tell them I fell down the stairs.
Damn it. And then years later, my dad was like, oh, we knew you didn't fall down the stairs. I was like,
you didn't know.
I was like, you didn't know. You were like, how exactly did you fall? Did you break anything? And I was like, I don't know. I didn't fall down the stairs. Okay. This is my last one. Never have I ever had sex in a British bar bathroom while Tay was in the empty bar alone just talking to the bartender.
Sorry, babes. That was in Amsterdam. Sorry.
That wasn't in London?
No, it was in Amsterdam.
Are you sure?
Yes, 100%.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Anyway. An Amsterdam bar. So literally this bar was empty. It was just me and the bartender. And he was like, where are they okay? It's been a while. And I was like, yeah, they're fucking in the bathroom. I was like, we've been as a 3-person group hanging out in Europe. They haven't had much time to fuck.
Yeah, sorry.
The other time was in the fields.
It was my new boyfriend, and yeah, there wasn't a lot of alone time.
There wasn't a lot. So I remember arguing with this bartender about baseball, and he wanted to talk about football.
Mm-hmm.
And so I had to talk to him because literally no one else was in the bar. And he was like, "Are they?" And I was like, "They're fine. They're just in this gross bathroom, fucking."
Yeah. Sorry about that. It was fine.
Yeah, but I've also hooked up in a bathroom before, and it's terrible.
Yeah,
it's not great.
Yeah,
low key not worth. Because you're not getting on the floor.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other time on that trip, I was in the field.
I know.
The festival, which we left out last time.
I know.
Yeah. Okay. Let me pick a last one for you.
Pick a last.
I have a couple other ones on here, but this one's never have I ever thrown a secret party at my parents' house and then tried to cover up the throw up stain on the carpet.
Secret party. Yes, I did that. Do I still deny it to my parents to this day? Yes. And they're like, there's a dent in our fridge. There's a stain on the carpet that you tried to put the little coffee table over. And we were like, why is the coffee table all the way over here? And they moved it and immediately saw the stain. And then they said, we found someone's vape in the garden. And to this day, I'm like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. But it's been 10 years.
Yeah.
It actually is closer to 11 years.
Crazy.
Yeah. It was a good party.
It sounds like it.
I threw 2 parties at my house in high school. The first one, my sister chaperoned. That's quotes around chaperoned. At some point, she yelled, "Cops are coming," because she was over it and she wanted people to leave.
Yeah.
The second one, she was like, "I'm not fucking like chaperoning anymore." And I was like, well, I'm gonna do it without you. And I did. And I think the second one was smaller, but the second one was where all the mishaps, the stain, the dent, and the vape in the garden. So yeah, anyways, guys,
so we've done some stuff. I hope you were playing along if you've done any of those things.
Oh yeah, if you've done any of those specific things, you better be drunk as hell right now.
Comment, let us know what you've done.
Yeah.
And if you have any others for us, we'll drink when we see your comments if we've done them.
Yeah. Thanks for sticking around for another ep. Next week is the big 1-0.
It's the big 1-0, and that's a big deal.
Yeah. What should we should do something special.
Something special will happen.
We'll think about it.
Say what it is, but it will be special.
Yeah. Murder.
We're gonna do a murder suicide on the next part. I thought that'd be a good way to just round it out.
Okay, bye.
Bye.